Well, how do you do, everyone? It's Pixelbuddy here back again, and I've had a revelation. After reviewing B-movies for so many years, and after having just seen The Shawshank Redemption, I realize what I've been missing all these years. And I think I need to start reviewing classic films. So today, for the 15th of October, we're going to be reviewing Citizen Kane. No, we're not. No, I'm sorry. I hope I didn't lose any subscribers from that. That was just some stupid thing I was doing. I thought it'd make it more interesting. But yeah. Hey guys, how's it going? I know I posted a video a while ago that I'm pretty sure most of you didn't even watch, talking about how I was going to be uploading mostly to Candle Flame Films, my other channel, which, right here, check that out. My other channel, Candle Flame Films, which is mostly used for my professional content and better professional, in quotations, and better videos and more effort put into stuff and whatnot. This channel, it's really only going to be used for little things like this now, and I was hoping to move more into stuff on Candle Flame Films. So if you guys want to subscribe, because that's the best of, that's the cream of the crop right there. There's good stuff going up on there. Well, good in my opinion, anyway. But anyhow, we're here to review some movies, and of course, just, you know, because it's a strange coincidence, because the first 2 years ago, the first movie I reviewed for October was a Basket Case. So I thought, this is a coincidence, but I'm wearing my Basket Case shirt. That's a beautiful thing. I'm wearing my Basket Case shirt, which I bought at Fan Expo this year, and so I think we're good to go. So, as you can see, I got a lot of VHS tapes now, quite a bit more VHS tapes. All of these are horror too. Including Drive-In Massacre, Cheerleader Camp, and Mardi Gras Massacre, which I thought was rare, but I'm not sure if it is. But anyhow, let's just reach up over here. And we're going to start off with Slaughter High. You can't really see it, there's glare on it. There you go, Slaughter High. Now this is actually a pretty good movie. It has some fairly bad reviews on IMDb, but personally, I enjoyed it, and by the way, I'm out of practice with doing these reviews. It's been quite a while. I think, if I'm not mistaken, the last thing I reviewed was the Knockenwald trilogy, and that was about 10 months ago. So I'm a little rusty on this, but I've been wanting to talk about movies, because I don't really have anyone to do that with normally, so it's nice to just be able to get some feedback and talk to the camera and then get a bunch of responses from you guys, so there you go. Anyhow, Slaughter High. This is the uncut version released by Lionsgate. I'm not sure how long ago this came out. I think maybe 2007 or something. It's a fair, I'm not going to say it's really a rare release because you can pick it up, but I'm not sure how many people actually know about it. A lot of people just hold on to their VHS tapes, but yes, there is a DVD release of it, and the release itself sucks. The release itself is absolutely horrendous. I mean, there's barely any special features to begin with. There's a theatrical trailer, but you can get that on YouTube. And the only other thing, aside from English 5.1 Dolby Digital Audio and English and Spanish subtitles, and full screen presentation, which kind of sucks to begin with, there is a trivia track. And I thought this was going to be kind of cool, you know, little factoids along the bottom of the screen. But no, it's nothing like that. Because this takes place in a high school, there's a scene where all the lead characters are in a gym. And then there's like this trivia thing like, where does the word gymnasium derive from? Like, it's from Greek mythology or like somewhere. Some stupid bit of trivia like that. And it has nothing to do with the film. And so I just turned it off because it was pointless, because I wasn't learning anything about the movie. I don't know what the point of that was. So the release itself sucks ass, but at least now you can get it on DVD. Because I think it's harder to find on VHS now than it is on DVD. You can probably just pick this up on Amazon, and I would recommend it. Although it does have bad reviews on IMDb, I don't understand that, because I thought that this was better than Friday the 13th. Well, maybe that's just because Friday the 13th for some reason just didn't impress me that much, and this just sort of, you know, it has all sort of the cheesy 80s music in it and that stuff that I love. For someone who's into the same kind of movies as me and is into that cheesy sort of 80s synth music, and then into like that sort of fun gore and whatnot, this is a movie for you. But if you're into something like more serious, like Friday the 13th per se, I would say you avoid this. But I do believe that I think it was one of the, I don't think it was the director, but a few of the people who worked on Friday the 13th worked on this. So, and there are a couple of references to Friday the 13th in this movie, but whatever. Anyhow, let's talk about the film itself. It's a typical high school 80s slasher film. This is basically, it's just this nerd Marty who is being picked on by all these bullies, and then he is accidentally killed by the bullies. And I'm not going to say how, because, you know, honestly my favorite part of the movie is that 8-minute opening chunk, just because it's so 80s, and like I like the dialogue and the banter going back between the characters. Even if some of the acting isn't that great, I still like that banter, and I like the character development there. So that's probably my favorite part. Even if I don't go back and rewatch the whole film, I like that opening chunk. It is still fun to rewatch though. So anyhow, yeah, the nerd Marty gets killed off, and because it took place in a science lab, and how this always seems to happen, his face got all burned, and his hands are all, and it's, my hand, yeah, if you didn't notice, my hands are friggin' huge, it's ridiculous. Yeah, his face is all burned, and he's all messed up, and then years later, all of the bullies who did him in are invited back. I guess they got away scot-free too. I guess it was an accident or something. I don't know how that happened. All the bullies are invited back to the school, which is now abandoned for a class reunion or something. So there's a party, and they have to break in there because for some reason it's all boarded up because it's been closed down, but somehow inside there's all these party things put up, and whoa, so then they start drinking the beer, and then there's acid in the beer, and then blah, and it's, I'm not going to get too into it, but it's pretty cool. A lot of the deaths here are pretty cool. There's a lot of stupid stuff in here as well, like just what some of the characters do. It's that typical 80s stuff, but they do these things at the worst times, like, you know, I'm not going to say exactly what it is. Okay, I'll say one of them. Why take a bath, you know, when a killer's about, like, he's chasing after you? And I don't even think high schools had bathtubs in their bathrooms, so that's another thing that didn't make sense to me. You know, whatever, you can't really take it too seriously. But I did, other than that, it's just a typical 80s slasher movie. What's different with this movie than a lot of other movies is that it uses a lot of long takes instead of quick cutting, which was a nice change of pace, and actually it was they pulled it off fairly well. The only other complaint I have is that because I think it is just a VHS transfer, some of the shots are too dark, so sometimes it's sort of hard to tell what's going on. Aside from that, it's a decent movie, but the ending sucks. Don't expect one. It's not that great. But yeah, that's really all I have to say about Slaughter High. The release sucks, the movie's okay, and I do love the theme song to this, so you can see that on YouTube, and that might give you an idea of what the film's all about. Anyhow, I'm going to record a bunch of these today and upload them over the course of the next few days. Don't forget to check out my channel, Candle Flame Films, and yeah, I'm working on the website too, so tell me what sort of things you want to see. I'm working on editing a little video about the history of Epidemic Voodoo, aka Year of the Dead, aka Year of Voodoo, which was that zombie movie that I was working on for a while. And now I'm going back and I'm actually re-editing it for like the 5th time, and I'm putting it up on YouTube in chunks, so you can go down here and see that. I know a lot of people have been looking forward to that. And I'm also working on a video all about the history of Epidemic Voodoo, sort of like a mini documentary. So I've got some kinks to work out with that. In addition, I started doing these late because I've been working with the I Scream Horror Film Festival, which is a local film festival, and we just had our 2010 outing. So I've been working on getting the video blog finished for that. I expect to see that sometime this weekend, and yeah, that was a lot of fun. So there'll be a couple of videos about that coming up soon. And I'm working on a couple of short films, so those will be coming out soon. And again, on my channel, Candle Flame Films. In addition, I'll be doing these movie reviews, and I hope you enjoy. Anyhow, that's enough bantering from me, and yeah, the collection's grown considerably. There's like 3 more shelves up there. But yeah, Slaughter High, I suggest you check it out. It's not too bad.